everyone, I'm Hannah from Spiritual Tarot, and today I'm here to do a mini witchy haul. I was off today and I decided that I wanted to look for a new metaphysical bookstore. It's actually really hard to find any kind of witchy new age shop, crystal store, you name it. It's impossible where I live. Not impossible, they're just not close. For some reason in my immediate area, there just really aren't a lot of options. So you have to pretty much drive at least a half hour to find something. I only live about 45 minutes outside of Philadelphia. So if you are in the Philadelphia area, please let me know. And you have a little place that's your favorite, I would love to compile a list because I'm really I have a few stores that I love and I am always searching for more. So I decided to take the afternoon. I went to Philly to a bookstore on South Street, and it is called, what is it called? I looked it up because I couldn't remember. It's called, Garland of Letters bookstore. It's right on 4th and South, and it's really cute, and I fell in love with it because they just had it's only spiritual and metaphysical books. So instead of going to a regular bookstore or an independent bookstore and it's just a small section, it was a whole thing. They also have incense, crystals, tons of statues and notebooks, everything you need. Most of it is spirituality and different kind of just books about different practices. So there's a big Hindu section, a big yoga section, a big section for holistic and alternative healing. So books about herbal medicine and all different types of healing. And then there's a small section for astrology and witchcraft, and they have some tarot decks and some books about tarot. The main reason I went was to see if I could find a tarot deck. I just have been kind of itching for a new deck. So I couldn't really find any that spoke to me. They had a lot of Marseille decks, a lot of Rider-Waite decks. They had a couple that I recognized, the ones that everyone always talk about on YouTube, but I wasn't really into any of them. Same with the Oracle decks. So that was the only thing that I was a little disappointed about, because I would have liked to buy either a tarot book or a tarot deck. So and then their witchcraft section had some books that I had seen that were familiar, but not a ton. So I did pick up 2 books. The first one that I got is The Goddesses in Every Woman, and I just really loved this book because I feel I'm kind of on a journey to find my matron goddess, and I've been having a lot of experiences recently with goddesses. I feel and I have to acknowledge the fact that I haven't really put in as much time and effort as I need to in order to kind of figure this puzzle out, which is why I bought the book, because I really want to do my research. And I've had a couple different goddesses come to me in guided meditations and then also in dreams. So I just really need to get to the bottom of it and figure out who exactly they are, what they stand for, and what that means for me. So I really liked this book because they kind of go into the details of the different goddesses, their stories, but then also how to apply their energy to you and to your life. I actually had a dream and Hestia was in it, so I really need to read about her. And it's weird because the dream that I had, it's she just was different than how they describe her when I looked her up. So I'm very interested to see what is actually going on. And yeah, this is the thing. So Hestia came to me in a dream, and then I had a I did a guided meditation about a couple months ago, and I met Diana, or that was the name that I got, I think. I don't know. It's like kind of all a big blur. But I know that it was her energy. So I'm kind of like, I've been waiting for Athena to show up because they're sisters, and I just feel like there's some kind of like symbolism in the three of them coming to me. So yeah. That is the first book. It's by Jean Shenonda Bolin, and it looks like a beautiful, easy read. Like, I kind of just wanted books that I could dip my toes into because I've been buying a lot of like big, hefty books recently. I showed you guys my chakra book the other day. It's humongous. And like, I love them, but they're more like reference books, so like I just kind of like peruse them at my leisure. But I want like a book that I can just sit and like read in a weekend. So I also got the basics of Reiki. This is Reiki, something that I have really felt like called to learn more about for a while, but I just haven't really, taken the time to read about it. And I've always, ever since I started my journey with tarot, I felt like an extreme connection to energy healing work, arguably just as much as, tarot. So I am really excited to read about this and to start. Like, I just wanted like a little beginner's guide once again, sit down, read it really quick, see if it's something that I even want to pursue, which I'm pretty sure it is. And I just love the idea of learning more about Reiki and about healing. I experience physical ailments of others through my empathic abilities. So if you have a back pain or your arm hurts or whatever it is, if I am in your proximity or if I feel an emotional connection to you, sometimes I'll pick up on it. And it has helped me. I've done quite a few tarot readings for others who do have like chronic pain, and I do not claim to be a medical professional at all, but I still use the tarot and use my like empathic gifts to kind of hone in on what you're feeling and kind of shed some light onto it. And I really feel like Reiki just kind of will really like fuse nicely with what I'm already doing to not only like tell you and know what you're feeling, but to also make it hurt less. Send some healing your way. So I also got some incense. I was really drawn to the fortune incense. I don't know why, it just smells good, and I was just kind of like, I feel like I need some like good juju when it comes to work right now. So, and then I also got this third eye chakra one. They had ones for all the chakras, and this one smells really good, and I feel like it kind of zones you out. I like already burned some, and it was pretty amazing. So that was great. I was excited about that. I got this little pouch for crystals. And I got 2 crystals. Even though I'm normally like obsessed with crystals and buy them like crazy, today I was like really concentrated on the books, and I only got 2. So I got Amazonite, I think that's how you say it. It's just like a light green stone, and it's just very like soothing and light. I feel like it has a pretty energy. And then I also got opalite, and it's like, it feels very like crown chakra-y to me. It's like calming, and I love it. And I think what I'm going to do with this bag is I have like some crystals set aside for my chakras, and I don't really use them as much as I should. Like, I feel like I need to kind of set, like, I have them set aside on like my altar area, but they're not being like used and I just feel like I need to maybe carry them around with me, maybe use them for my readings. I need to interact with them more, so I feel like this bag will help with that. But yeah, so it was really good. I love that bookstore. Like I said, if you're in the Philadelphia area, please let me know. There's a couple shops that I normally go to. There's one in Media, there's one in Chadds Ford, but you know, like I said, they're like few and far between, so it's not fun. And I really am trying to find more shops or bookstores or whatever, anything really. So if you have any suggestions, send them my way. I would love to hear it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.